All right, everybody. Tonight I am out on Nguyen Hue Walking Street, and there's a few reasons why I'm out here. It's a Tuesday night. It's about 8:30, and I just wanted to have a little walking vlog. And the reason why I'm out here on Nguyen Hue is because I was told in my comments to specifically stay away from Nguyen Hue and stay away from Vu Bien. So I want to address that. If I want to go to Nguyen Hue or if I want to go to Vu Bien, that's what I'm going to do. I usually don't go there because that's not what I want to do. But if I'm told in the comments to avoid those places, that's exactly where you'll find me. So I'm out here on Nguyen Hue just to be here. My name is Gamer Abroad. If you don't know me yet, what I do is I share my life, my thoughts and my feelings while I live and work here in Vietnam. I started this channel as a hobby because I got an overdose of video games and boredom. And you guys have supported me, you guys have subscribed to me, and you guys have encouraged me to keep doing this. So on I go. I'm going to keep sharing my life with you. It's actually a lot of fun, and I appreciate your guys' feedback and support. Here is the dreaded stay away from Nguyen Hue Street, and I'm going to walk down it and talk with you guys. So something happened to me last night. I was in the YouTube settings and I was trying to delete my original email YouTube account because I had 2 YouTube accounts. And I checked everything up nice and perfectly. I said I was gonna lose my 9 subscribers, I had no videos uploaded, yada yada yada. You know, if you guys watch Seinfeld, but yada yada yada. I clicked okay, accept, and I deleted that YouTube channel, and it took my brand channel with it. So my left arm started to tingle. I felt like I was starting to have a minor heart attack, knowing that I had lost my entire YouTube channel. But through a little bit of a Google search, I found out a brand channel is very easy to restore. So with one click of a button, my brand channel is back. Everything was back, so my heart stopped beating, my blood pressure went down. But what I did notice is every single reply that was personally hand typed to you guys over the course of the last 4 months has been lost. Every heart that I gave you guys in my comments is still there, but every reply is lost. The best thing I can do is give you guys a cut and paste response to show you guys that, you know, I always respond to my comments to show you guys that I love you guys and I appreciate you guys commenting on my videos, but all that personal touch that I gave you guys is lost. Somebody asked me about skateboarding spots in Ho Chi Minh City, and this is one of them. It's kind of wet out here tonight, so you're not going to see very many of these guys out here unless they're going to do some slides and whatnot. Another spot is right over there, but I think the best spot if you want to go skateboard and you want to avoid the younger folks like you see here is probably near Central Market. And I think the reason the younger folks avoid that part because there's a lot of delinquents there, a lot of users, so the adults can go over there and skateboard and feel safe. There's a lot of guys here in Ho Chi Minh City that skateboard. I used to skateboard. I love skateboarding. I can't afford to buy a board right now. I'll probably pick one up from Andrew. He's selling it for about 100 USD. And it's his own personal skateboard company, and it looks like a pretty nice deck. It's something I would skate, so eventually when I can afford it, I'll buy it. But this is a popular spot. Unfortunately, we're not going to see that many people out here tonight. I don't understand why somebody would tell me to stay away from Nguyen Hue. I mean, this is a staple of Ho Chi Minh City. You got Uncle Ho and the old building right there, right behind it, and the beautiful fountain. Why would you not come to Nguyen Hue? Unfortunately, guys, it is kind of rainy here tonight. And I'm from California. We have our rainy season. It's not as bad as Vietnam, but I don't mind the rain too much, but I have my girlfriend here with me, so we're not going to stay out here very long. But I just wanted to come out to Nguyen Hue because I was told to stay away from Nguyen Hue. Just, if you tell me not to do something, I'm going to do it. Somebody else in one of my comments also said something along the lines of another backwards hat douchebag or whatever. So now I'm going to throw my hat backwards to respond to that comment. I'm going to be who I am. I'm just living in Ho Chi Minh City. And I'm just sharing with you guys my life and my thoughts. I don't need to be told, don't go here or don't shoot this kind of video. If I go there, then I'll shoot it. If I don't go there, then you won't see it very much. That's why you don't see Nguyen Hue videos on my channel, is because I don't come here. I live far from here and there's no reason for me to come here. But tonight I am here. And if I go to Vu Bien and I feel like showing you guys that, I'll show you guys that too. I do go out and drink on Saturday nights. I know you guys don't want to see my face. Let's go back to the beautiful wet streets of Nguyen Hue. If I go out and drink on Saturday nights, I bring my camera along with me. Sometimes I'll do an introduction at whatever establishment that I'm in. I've been going to Tao Dien a lot to see the Red Dragon Band. And I'll shoot an introduction, but then I'll forget, because I'll have a beer or two and I'll start socializing and I'll forget to turn the camera back on, and then I'll turn it on sporadically, and they're very inconsistent and it's hard for me to get a solid video out of it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect that footage and kind of make like a Saturday night montage kind of thing. So I am going to show you guys what I do on a Saturday night, and it's not go to Bưu Vien. Sometimes I'm off Pham Nhu Lao, which is the backpacker street, which is very close to Bưu Vien, because a lot of expats go there. And I'll show you guys that too. I have a lot of footage from various different places. When I get enough together, I'll show that to you. Another topic I wanted to address, my last video is where I went into Family Mart. The lights were flickering very bad, and it was a problem. Sorry if anybody had any seizures. Please don't send me your medical bills if you did. I just wanted to say that I have fixed that problem. I understand how to work my GoPro now, and you will never see those flickering lights like that again when I go into places that have those fluorescent flickering lights. So I'm very sorry about that, and sorry you had to sit through that. So to make that up to you guys, I'll go and do another convenience store sometime soon. I don't want to do redundant content too much. Oops, I forgot I was supposed to have my hat backwards, my bad. Andrew and I have some big plans in the future for some videos, so we're going to be collaborating again. Oh, this guy's happy. He's a happy guy. We're going to be collaborating again. We have a lot of things we want to do. I know people say not to do food reviews. I got to film this guy just for fun, just because he's smiling so much and walking around us in circles. We're going to do some food reviews. We're going to do some things in some marketplaces I don't want to talk too much about, because I don't want to give out the ideas quite yet. But they're going to be fun videos. We're just waiting until we both have the time and can afford it. Speaking of which, as you guys know, YouTube has not monetized me yet. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. It's been stressing me out every week. Every time they reject my AdSense application, I just keep resending it. I cleaned up my channel a little bit. I had one video that had a copyright claim on it, and I just let it go. It was some music in a mall, one of my tech videos, so I trimmed that out. I had some bad videos from the past when I first started YouTubing, but didn't do it seriously, and it had some bad sound. I also heard that could be cause for rejection, so I deleted a lot of old videos. One of my thumbnails showed some cocktails, because I went out to a gin joint 2.5 years ago. I just deleted that video completely. I was just too lazy to change the thumbnail. It wasn't a good video anyways. I mean, my videos when I first did this kind of sucked. But I'm not saying they're any better now, but you guys sure are watching them, so you guys make me feel like they're better. Other than all that being said, my life is still really good here. I love it here in Vietnam. I'm very happy you guys can come out here should you choose to come to Vietnam. And I imagine we'll see an influx of tourism once the Cambodian and Thailand visas run out and people want to come over here for 30 days and check it out. Ho Chi Minh City definitely is worth visiting. There's a lot of culture here. There's a lot of history here. There's also a lot of partying here, which I know a lot of you guys are into. I used to party a lot when I got here, but then I started working and I settled down into a life, more of a routine. And if you guys were to stay here in Vietnam long term, I imagine you would too. A lot of the expats that stay here and have been here for years don't go to the party scene. I mean, we'll hang out and drink on Saturdays, but that's what men do, right? We're not out there on Bưu Vien sucking down balloons or acting like idiots. I'm very happy to be here, and I appreciate Vietnam for allowing me to work and live here. I appreciate the Vietnamese people for accepting me into their culture and always being friendly with me and always being very hospitable. It's getting a little wet out here, guys, and we're getting towards the end of Nguyen Hue Walking Street. And as you can see, there's not that many people out here. I got my girlfriend with me. We're about to go buy some milk tea. We're watching Lost still. We just started season 5. And I watched it about 10 to 12 years ago, I think it was. Near the time it was ending or coming out, I can't remember what. And I don't remember anything that I'm watching right now, so I'm actually kind of glad that I'm watching it now. This is Nguyen Hue on a rainy Tuesday evening at about 8:30 p.m. We're gonna head out now. We're gonna grab the bike, we're gonna get us some milk tea, and we're gonna go way the heck back out to Nha Bay where we live, enjoy our milk tea. Once again, I'm sorry about the flickering lights video. That won't happen again. I figured out how to set my GoPro to 50 frames per second, So I'm no longer going to be shooting in 4K 60 frames per second. It's now going to be 4K 50 frames per second. I hope you guys will still watch my channel even if I'm 10 frames short, but at least we won't deal with those flickering lights. Okay, so people have asked me in my comments if I've known anything about the 90-day visas here, and as far as I know, there is no 90-day visas. I think you would have to do what is called a border run, but the better way to do it is just to hop into Cambodia, go to Phnom Penh. There's a lot of things to see there. Stay there for a day or two and then come back to Vietnam. It's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure they got something brewing in the future. They did say they wanted to restore the visa situation to like how it was pre-COVID. So if they do that, then we'll probably see our 90-day visas back. Life here is pretty good. I highly recommend living here. I'll give you guys more information on what you got to do to work here in the future, what my income is, what the cost of living is. That's a future video. I'm actually thinking about shooting a cost of living video, but I'll try to do a decent enough job and give you guys a realistic picture of what it costs to actually live here. Now, when I do say live here, I mean to live and to work here long term, because my cost of living factors in the fact that I have a 1-year lease, and that's going to drop the price of your rent significantly. If you're just coming to live here for 30 days and move on to Cambodia or Laos or Thailand or wherever the heck it is you want to go, depending on your budget, you can live here in a hostel, eat rice on the street, and live here for $400 or $500 a month probably. But I'm going to tell you guys my cost of living, what it costs for me to live here, and how much I make every month at my job, so you can kind of see what it's like and how comfortable it is to live here in Ho Chi Minh City. Just a quick rewrap. Sorry about the flickering lights. It won't happen again. Sorry about losing all the personal touch on the comments I gave you guys when I deleted my brand account for approximately 5 minutes. Luckily for enough, I did not have a heart attack and die, but my left arm was going numb. So I was freaking out a little bit. But I appreciate your guys' future comments. I appreciate your guys' past comments. And I appreciate your guys' subscriptions. There's a man peeing right here, so I'm gonna stop right here. He's actually got his penis out, and he's not even trying to hide it from anybody. So I'm gonna cut the video here. It's kind of rainy, it's kind of wet. We're gonna go do our thing. Thanks for watching my channel. Thanks for all the love, support, and subscription. And as always, stay awesome. And I wish I could put my glasses on backwards too. I would do that, but instead, I'm just gonna put them upside down because that's how cool I am. I got my glasses upside down. I'm gonna turn my hat side. Okay, so that didn't work out.